Hello, it's Manu Fanatic at rethcafe.net. I don't know if you guys ever watch my videos, but anyway, this is my preview of the game this Saturday at Old Trafford between the leaders Chelsea versus Manchester United, the form team in the Premiership. A little bit about our previous game against City. I thought in my review, you know that I said about 30 minutes I was very nervous. I thought that City had came up with a good plan to get at us. They pressured us, and we made some mistakes at the back. I think the first goal might have been Valencia. He kind of got out of that way, and Silva went into the opens area. But everybody was pointing before the goal even happened. The commentators in the USA were talking about how everybody was pointing at Silva even before it happened, and then Silva got open and did what he does. He's one of the best players in the Premiership. So, but after we've scored, may have been a bit of a lucky type of thing with David with that long clearance that Young got onto and scored. After that, we pretty much dominated the game. As I said in my preview of the game, I thought it would be 2-1. I thought that we would dominate the game. So I'm going to say that I was right. Just have to add 2 times to that, made it 4-2 instead of 2-1. So I'm going to say I'm right with that prediction, although I wasn't. Anyway, we all know how good Chelsea is, but this is what I know about Chelsea and Chelsea under Mourinho. He's going to come into Old Trafford looking for a draw. He might want to walk out of there with a 0-0, and he'll think that he's done enough, and he likes Louis van Gaal, and they both will be happy with 1 point. Because Chelsea has come back in the last couple of games and could have lost and dropped some points. The last 2 games, if they wouldn't have scored late, we'd be talking about this game as a possible preview of the title. I mean, if we'd have come back and beat. Oh, I said it was in Old Trafford. I'm sorry, it's at Stamford Bridge. My bad. I don't know why I even thought that way. We played them earlier this year, and we RVP got that goal at the end to get a draw. So at the same time, even at home, Mourinho's going to do the same thing. He's going to be cautious. He just wants to get the point. He wants to get the trophy this year, because last year they screwed it up at the end when they probably should have won. And basically, City, I'll just get a little bit of a rant here. Pretty much every title that's gotten, City has gotten the last 2 out of the last 3 years has been given to them. Obviously, the year that they took it on us, we lost there, and we dropped some points at home, and then they scored 2 goals in extra time because the team just died at the end for them. And last year, Liverpool and Chelsea crapped down the finish and gave them a championship. So I'm not going to, say that they're out of anything. City can still go in the top 4. Something else we need to understand is that before I get to my team news, is that we have 6 games left. We're playing good teams. Chelsea, Arsenal, and Everton are all good teams. Everton and Chelsea is on the road. We have 4 of the next 6 games on the road. So I don't know what my people that listen to me believe that are going to be our total points. I'm thinking around 12 out of 18 will be enough to make sure we're in top 4. But I can tell you, Hull and West Brom, it's not going to be easy places for us to go. So I would love us to win the rest of the games and then just finish second. But I don't know. This is going to be hard. Just because we beat City doesn't mean that we have top 4 wrapped up. Okay, let me talk about Chelsea's threats. We all know Hazard is probably their best player, and on his day he can't be held. We can't really stop him. But at times he gets out of the game. He walks out in and out of the game. He's not in it. So, and he can be pushed off with a physical presence. So you'll see in my team selection why I think certain players are going to still stay in the team. Although I thought they had some issues last couple games. Of course, other than that, they have the Brazilians who are good on their day, Oscar. And if Drogba plays or if the other crazy ass one from Madrid comes in, he's going to be hard to deal with. I'm not sure what his status is as far as being suspended, but I know he didn't play against Derby or Burnley. So I think they'll come out cautious. I think it would be stupid on their part to go at us because we'll get them on the break, and their back four can be breached. As good as Terry has been over his years, even though I hate the man, he's not as slow, he's not as fast, so we can get behind him. So my team, obviously, although I think that Nagia has been kind of in net has just been average, although he got the first assist in our goal against City. He's not really had much to do with it, and I think that he has to be like Schmeichel was, and not be there when we're having all the shots. He has to be ready for that. Normally he is, but I think he's just a little bit of form has come down a little bit. But he might be still be our best player of the year. I don't think that in the Black Four is going to change. I think that's going to be Valencia and right back. I think I told you in my review of the City game, I thought he was the man of the match. I thought that he was very his stopping of them when the game was really open in the first half. How many times he stopped Aguero doing something, and then a couple times in the second half he did the same thing. So he's in my team. And then Smalling, after the first 10 minutes, did really well. So it all comes between Jones and Rojo, and I think because Van Gaal's going to want somebody that hassles with Hazard. He's going to leave Jones in there, and of course Blind. This is all if there's nothing wrong with Carrick. So Blind will play in left back, and as long as Carrick's fine, it's going to be Carrick and Herrera in mid, and then Mata. And I don't understand. You can't keep, as much as I want Angel Di Maria to play. Young has played so well, so Louis van Gaal is not going to get rid of him. So, and that leaves Fellaini and Rooney. And I expect that Rooney will get a goal this game. And that brings me to my prediction. I think it's going to be a tensed, tight type of affair. Now, it's possible that Chelsea, probably now with City losing, they probably think that they've got the league sewn up. So they might come out, and it might be an open game like it was the first half against City for us. But it's not really in Mourinho's character to do that, so I'm going to say it's going to be a close game, and I'm going to say it's going to be 1-1. I think that even though in my preview last week I said I think that we need to go into Chelsea and destroy them and show everybody we're the best team in the league, I just don't know that we're going to be able to do that. And I think that Chelsea's going to at least try to say that they're still the best team this year. So I'll say 1-1. Rooney to score, and probably Hazard with a penalty kick. So, if you have any questions for me, or you want to discuss anything that we talked about in this video, just leave some comments. Thank you for watching, and me and my son will be here after the game, and we'll discuss what happens in the game. You guys have a good day.